Hey guys, it's me, Brixen Kuiper, and today it's Halloween. Well, actually, no, but it is the Halloween weekend, as Halloween is coming next Monday. So here are 5 cool Star Wars related things you can do on Halloween or leading up to it. Number 1 is watching the Halloween Lego Special, a classic released last year and a part of the Disney Plus Lego Specials trilogy. This special takes place after Episode 9 and it follows Poe Dameron exploring the secrets of Vader's castle with a guy from Rogue One and Gorbola the Hutt. It's a fun watch with the classic Lego humor, perfect for the spooky season. A great thing that this special also does is address that the Freemaker adventures actually exist and brings back some classic characters. As I've said before, Gorbola the Hutt of course appears, but also his 2 thugs also appear. It's great for the younger audiences, as well for the older, as it features some really obscure Star Wars lore, and it tries to fit into canon. So while not being really that canon, it has some elements that could be true if you believe in them. Just a really fun watch and great for the Halloween season. Number 2, we have an old Legends book, Death Troopers novel. If you're looking for a Star Wars horror novel, this is your go. It will offer good frights. Unfortunately, it being Legends means that it's no longer canon. But that doesn't change the fact that Death Troopers is still to this day the darkest Star Wars story ever written. It's a zombie novel about a zombie outbreak on an Imperial cruiser. It includes actually some legacy characters too, such as Han Solo and Chewbacca, and it's a really great adventure with some really creepy vibe. And if you're not much of a reader, there's of course the audiobook version that you can get on Audible, let's say, with some great sound effects, so it will feel as if you're listening to a Star Wars horror movie. Pretty perfect if you wanna listen to something in the dark, for example, on the Halloween night. It is definitely the go-to Star Wars Halloween thing that most fans pick. Overall, I would recommend absolutely this story. I myself actually listened to the audiobook and I can say it's a really good experience. Very creepy and very fun. Don't let the Legends tagline discourage you from trying it out. Number 3 is something for an audience that's looking for something less disturbing. There are of course some creepy horror episodes of Star Wars TV. First of all, the zombie episodes from Clone Wars. They include Legacy of Terror and Braid Invaders, episodes 8 and 9 of Season 2. These 2 episodes tell the story of another instance of zombie being in the Star Wars universe, this time in the form of a Geonosis parasite. And if you want more horror Clone Wars, you can always check out Brothers, episode 21 of Season 4. It tells the story of how Darth Maul came back into the Star Wars universe, and it's a really creepy one as Savage Opress tries to find Darth Maul on this dark and swampy planet. Well, not swampy, just like a trash planet. And the scene where he finds Darth Maul is one of the creepiest Star Wars scenes ever. I definitely recommend to watch this one, especially in the dark. It really gives off a great vibe. But then if you're more interested in the creepy Night Witch stuff that the Brothers episode includes, check out Massacre, episode 19 of Season 4. Easily one of the darkest episodes of all of Clone Wars, but it includes a lot of Night Sister stuff, and it is too just a great watch. But if you still want more horror / creepy Clone Wars, let me introduce you to the Mortis arc, one of the best arcs of the entire show, and includes some pretty dark and creepy stuff. Another great arc to watch in the dark, just like the Brothers episode, as it will really give you a few scares, and it's also a really great story and great for the Star Wars universe as it expands the lore a lot, so I'll definitely recommend the Mortis arc as a watch for Halloween. Moving on to the live action Star Wars TV, Peyton's Reed episode 2 of Season 2, The Passenger of The Mandalorian, is a great little horror episode very horror inspired with some freaky spiders, and it introduces a giant spider in Star Wars for the first time. And it's a really fun watch with thrilling action, and while it might seem filler, I think this is perfect for the Halloween season. It's just a blast, and I'll definitely recommend a rewatch of it, or a watch for the first time if you're new to The Mandalorian. And lastly, we have from Star Wars Rebels Gathering Forces Season 1 Episode 9 and The Path of the Jedi Episode 1 Season 10. These are some of the creepiest episodes of Star Wars TV, and are pretty great if you wanna watch something Star Wars related in the dark. But coming back to the readers, I suggest the short novel Star Wars Legends, Star Wars Dark Legends. Now, this is a canon novel, and it came out last year. It tells 5 separate stories in the Star Wars galaxy. They are horror inspired, and is definitely less graphic than Dark Troopers, but it's still engaging and enjoyable, and it fits with the Star Wars canon, as I've said before. Are these 5 tales true? That is for you to decide. Now, lastly, I want to target the gamers. The game Republic Commando from 2005. The entire second mission of Republic Commando is an exploration of an abandoned Venator that was taken over by the Trandoshans, and it's a great game. It's a great Star Wars game to play in the dark, as there are a few jump scares with the Trandoshans, and there are many dead clones around the Venator, and it's a great experience. You just trying to figure out what the hell happened on this ship. And honestly, it's the closest we've ever gotten to a Star Wars horror game. And yes, the game is old, it's more than 15 years old, but I still believe the graphics are not too terrible, as you can still play it and have a lot of fun. They look a bit potato-y, but as I've said before, it's just a fun game. And while at it, you can play all of Republic Commando for Halloween. If you want a cool Star Wars gaming experience for Halloween, just play Mission 2 of Republic Commando. So that was my list of 5 Star Wars related things you can do on Halloween. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I hope you have a great Halloween to finish off the spooky season. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.